Hi, I'm going to do a series of videos looking at the spiritual meaning of the 2006 film The Lake House, starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. And just like the movie itself, which doesn't follow a traditional linear timeline, these videos also won't be in any particular order. This one will focus on my favorite scene from the movie. This scene takes place about halfway through the film. Within the story, it occurs sometime after 2004, at a point when Alex, played by Keanu Reeves, has begun communicating with Kate, played by Sandra Bullock, by writing through time. However, on Kate's timeline, she hasn't even begun writing back yet, and so she's not at all able to recognize who Alex is at this point. So Alex knows Kate, but Kate does not know Alex. And it's a rare moment where Alex is able to communicate with Kate face to face.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I hope it's a great year for you.
Thank you.
I'm Alex. Lake House guy.
Yeah. How you doing?
The masculine principle is truth, and the feminine principle is will. At first, they're seated distant from each other, and the conversation is very casual, representing a separateness.
May I?
Alex asking permission shows how truth does not impose itself on the will. It gently offers itself for the will to receive. Even though Alex already knows Kate, he honors her space and readiness.
So you're gonna find us a place on the lake, huh?
I hope so.
Yeah.
If I can.
You're a real estate agent?
No, I just have a lake house.
Oh. Is it nice?
Yeah, you'll love it. You're gonna rent it after I move out.
Oh, really?
Alex, representing truth, offers a small glimpse of what's to come, something he already knows. But Kate, the will, is dismissive, still unawakened as to what's actually unfolding. The will arrives at truth slowly and must be done freely and through experience. And Alex's quiet smile indicates a patience and a love that isn't frustrated by delay.
Kate, have you read Persuasion?
What?
He already knows it's her favorite book, indicating how truth has deep awareness of the will's inner longings before the will even realizes it's being seen.
By Jane Austen.
I know it's by. Yeah, it's my favorite book. Why did you bring something like that up? What made you bring that up?
I just, a friend of mine gave it to me recently, and I was wondering what it was about.
Here, he already knows the answer, but gives her the chance to open up and hear it in her own words. I really like the way he observes her closely as she's speaking, watching it all unfold.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about waiting.
It's evident that Alex can relate to the idea of waiting.
These two people, they meet, they almost fall in love, but the timing isn't right. They have to part. And then years later, they meet again. They get another chance. You know, but they don't know if too much time has passed, if they waited too long, if it's, too late to make it work.
So she just described their exact situation, and Alex is already living that reality in silence right in front of her. The look on his face throughout her explanation reflects the essence of truth. There's no bitterness or pressure in it. It just sees, waits, and hopes, even when the will does not yet recognize it.
Why do you like that?
I don't know.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's beautiful and I kind
No,
of...
it's terrible.
It's terrible. That's terrible.
It's terrible.
That's...
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yes, it's all too relatable. And who would willingly endure such a process unless they absolutely knew that it was meant for them?
It's a personal question, but have you ever been through anything like that?
No.
Alex's facial expression is kind of funny here and seems to indicate that he's thinking something along the lines of, if you only knew.
When I was 16, I was completely in love with this guy. He played guitar, and I ran away from home and went to San Francisco so I could go live with him. Yeah, he convinced me I had a beautiful voice, and I dreamed of becoming a singer.
I love San Francisco.
Yeah, he was my first love. Probably the only one.
He must have been a great guy.
I don't know. He may have been. It didn't last long enough for me to find out. Yeah. Truth is, I can't even remember what he looked like.
The experience she just shared represents will acting without truth, a desire chasing illusion. Her earlier relationship was based on flattery and emotional impulse, not on any deep spiritual connection. So when it ended, there was nothing lasting, and that's why she can't remember what the guy looked like. If there's no conjunction, the memory fades.
Really?
Yeah.
It's too bad.
My dad showed up, actually.
Yeah,
he came in.
The dad or father figure stepping in represents the masculine principle, providing guiding truth.
I was in trouble. He yanked me back to Chicago. Yeah. He was sick, and he had these dreams of me becoming a doctor. Yeah. And eventually they became my dreams too. And he was right. I feel good helping people.
Her profession of being a doctor and helping people denotes goodwill.
Then he died.
Kate's father dying is significant in that it marks a turning point in her development. Her continued commitment towards helping others shows that his truth did not die with him and took root in her, so he was a form of loving truth. However, now she's no longer receiving the truth from outside herself and must internalize it. Her father's passing makes room for the spiritual marriage, or the inner conjunction of will and truth. And this is where the form of truth embodied by Alex comes in. Unlike her father pointing the way, Alex walks beside her. And truth in its highest form is freely received by the will. It does not impose itself. It waits to be recognized when the will is ready. So he's not an authority figure over Kate like her father was, but a companion.
Kate,
What? You.
I just,
What?
To me here, it seems like he wants to say something that would try to convince her or reveal who he is, but he knows at this time that that would be an imposition or overstepping, so he catches himself.
do you know the song?
Yeah.
Do you sing?
No. Nobody wants to hear me sing. You don't want to hear me sing.
I didn't mean, you know.
Alex asking if she sings touches on Kate's past. It's truth remembering what the will has buried. Her quick, self-deprecating response reveals a wound is still present, and she protects herself against vulnerability. But Alex doesn't shame her over her past and does not press. He sees clearly that the dream she once followed was misaligned and that she gave her heart to something false. Truth is supposed to discern what is real and what is not, and what is rooted in good and what is not. But righteous judgment does not condemn, and instead it offers healing. It sees clearly, patiently waiting for the will to awaken and return.
Yeah.
But I can dance.
The slow dance that follows indicates how they will find the rhythm and pacing together through trust. It represents the beginning stages of the conjunction of will and truth. Keep in mind, this is all representative of spiritual reality. So the dance can symbolize the early stages of a relationship, the getting to know you phase, or the slow building of real trust. Their interaction reflects the inner process of coming into harmony. And because the spiritual exists outside of time, all of this can happen in a single eternal moment, even if in the physical timeline it plays out gradually.
Kate!
While this shared moment offers a glimpse at the future union, it comes too soon as it's interrupted by the sudden arrival of their current partners or their unfinished attachments. These are the emotional dependencies not rooted in truth, the false loves one holds on to that don't truly serve the soul. Kate, or the will, especially, is still living in a version of herself that has not yet accepted truth. So the truth is reached out, and while the will responds briefly, there's still some letting go to do. Truth is usually first recognized, but there's a delay in the will following through. It's important that the kiss is seen because this allows the surface level relationships to begin crumbling. When will and truth come together, everything built on lesser foundation must fall away.
Hey, Alex was just telling me about the lake house. Yeah, it sounds really great.
Great.
Alex, it's late.
Yeah. Yeah.